know me, welcome friends and family, officers and others. And the person that organized this is Amy, or Danielle Kelley, sorry. I always want to call her Amy, I don't know why. She looks like an Amy to me, but her name is Danielle Kelley. Come on over, Danielle. Come on up here, let's get you up on the bench. This is the way you got it started, so you tell us why you did this, Danielle.
Well, after the events the other night in Dallas, I was upset and felt motivated and driven to do something other than wish that somebody would do something. So I decided to see if I could get some people together and get our officers here, and the officers that can't be here that are working, they'll see, they'll hear about it, go viral across the nation. Let all of our officers know everywhere that we love them, we support them, we'll protect them just as they protect us. And I didn't want to sit around waiting anymore. I have a speech. I have a real one. No, I want to read it.
All right, well, read it.
I worked hard.
I
worked hard on this one.
Okay, you read this then.
Thank you.
I'll hold this for you.
I'll hand you papers.
Okay, you hand me papers. I follow directions pretty well.
So seeing all the citizens of our community here in support of our law enforcement renews my belief that there still exists a compassion for each other in our world. I want to start by thanking Moscow Safeway for the donation of all those cookies and donuts back there. Everybody eat, please. Our local radio stations for telling listeners about this rally. The newspapers for mentioning us. Television stations for helping getting the word out and for being here. That way we can show our solidarity to our law enforcement officers, how much every American supports them across this country. This is not a political statement. This is not a protest. The definition of protest is a statement or action expressing disapproval of or objection to something. That's not why we're here. We are not here to disapprove or object to anything. We're here to rally. The definition of rally is recover or cause to recover in health, spirits, or poise. Think about that definition. Recover in health, spirits, or poise. Isn't that what every single American wants? We are a civilized nation. We know deep in our hearts that no matter what our background, we all have the same hopes for our futures. We have to all come together to make change. Everyone gathered here today is supporting not just officers, but the desire for peace in this nation. This country, every citizen, every American is feeling frustration, anger, fear, despair. The time is here to come together and understand these men and women are doing their job, the same as our military men and women serving in Afghanistan, Iraq, Syria, anywhere they are needed. They are protecting the U.S. citizens just as our law enforcement officers are here in the United States. This is not about me. This afternoon began as a result of a woman whose heart broke and tears flowed while watching our brave men and women being brutally and needlessly attacked. This woman watched as these officers ran towards death while attempting to shield the citizens they are sworn to protect. This citizen thought of the husbands and wives, children, mothers, and fathers that were home watching the live feed of their loved one running toward the danger. They were praying and crying, hoping that no one was hurt, all the while they knew someone was. Then when they found out that their officer was safe, at the same time those families were feeling guilty over their relief, knowing that another family would never ever fully recover. Our law enforcement officers and their families face this danger every single day. While we go to work knowing in general what our day will entail, American officers never know what they will encounter or if they will even survive to kiss their children again. This American watched the carnage and felt the collective hurt that spread like a tsunami across this country. There was no anger, no desire to hurt anyone, just grief. And I knew that others in this community, this country, our country, felt the same desolation as I. My compulsion was fast, calm and determined, I can't see, to bring others together that I knew were enduring the same pain as I, together to mourn, to comfort, and to show that we stand in solidarity as one species with one wish, to have peace and respect for those that choose to protect and serve. Today is to celebrate the lives of all the officers that have fallen in the line of duty, to show those that survive that we feel their grief, share their horror, and understand their fear. But nevertheless, we can't imagine the feelings and thoughts they must have when they put their uniforms and vests on, when they depart for work and leave their families to protect ours. Today is to celebrate a future where our officers are once again respected by the community wholly and fully. A future where every child in this country feels safe approaching a police officer when they are lost or afraid. A future where law enforcement officers are perceived as men and women doing the best job they can to protect the people they are sworn to serve. Yes, there is work to be done. Yes, bridges need built. And yes, people throughout this great country all want to feel peace. There are other people going to speak today. I wasn't able to get the family member of an officer that I was hoping. And this is the quote from her that she allowed me to share with you. I don't know about sharing the rally on Facebook. I don't know why I'm against it. Didn't think I would be. But I don't like the idea of standing around like sitting ducks. Not to mention, if the people in Dallas weren't doing a peaceful protest, no one would have died. Watching the news last night of the murderer shooting everyone up just brought back haunting memories of the shooting in Moscow. Watching that maniac shoot up the courthouse. I couldn't get to sleep until 3 this morning, and I can't shake the feeling I had that night. That message gave me a brief glimpse into the life of a law enforcement family. Her fear penetrated deeply, and I cannot fully comprehend living day to day with those plaguing memories. I also have been thinking about the shooting in Moscow, where a beloved officer's life was needlessly taken. I admitted that, regardless of that fear, I cannot stop myself from being here and doing this. That maybe it's just who I am and what I do, wanting to help others no matter the hurt I may feel. But my pain cannot compare to that despair the officers and their families feel. While writing this, the tears were rolling just like they are now, just as the words flew off my fingers. And I hope everyone understands this meaning. It's not political. I'm humbled today. I'm proud of our community, and I'm proud to be a part of this community. Moscow is an amazing place, and it's full of caring and tolerant men and women. I'm proud to be here speaking on behalf of you all and to be part of something bigger than all of us. On behalf of our community and this nation, to officers everywhere, their families and loved ones, thank you. To all of you. And now, Wayne Roush. Not Wayne Roush. Yes.